Back to another edition of our newsletter. A very, very busy time as always here at Bay Desert State School. Plenty of kids going off to zone athletics on Wednesday at Jimboomba, so I really do wish them the best of luck. It's been a really impressive cohort of students that are going over there to compete, and I do expect that we'll see plenty of those students who'll actually go on to the next level with their respective events, so good luck to you all over there tomorrow. Really excitingly tonight I'm able to talk to you about the release of our little promotional video. So that was filmed late last year. There's just been a few technicalities with some editing and getting a few permissions and bits and pieces of things sorted out with that. So that video came about from me wanting to really spread the good word of the wonderful things that happen here at our school. We have great students with excellent standards of behaviour, a highly skilled teaching team that sometimes people don't understand about or don't know about, or people unfortunately sometimes pass negative judgment on us about. So I'm a vigorous proponent of state schooling and even more so about Bay Desert State School. We offer a first class education with talented and skilled staff who really do want the best from your child. So I think this video is a 2-minute snapshot of that. It captures our great staff and our wonderful kids with great aspirations for their careers beyond school. So please take the time to have a look at it, share it around your social media links and let everyone know just what a wonderful school we actually do have here at Bay Desert State School. Along the same lines, I suppose I'd like to talk about some attendance again. So our attendance has been a bit interesting. Last week we had 416 students who attended 100% of the time, all day, every day. So we've got 580 students, so a really significant proportion doing great work with their attendance. Interestingly, we also had 75 students last week who attended less than 75% of the time. That actually represents 12% of our student cohort. Those students may have been sick and may have had some other issues that they and their family needed to deal with. My concern is that many of those students stack weeks on weeks of those 75% attendance weeks. So over a term we can see 75% attendance or less. That really isn't good enough for achievement at any school, let alone Bay Desert State School. 95% is the researched mark that says students are most likely to be successful and to get the grades that we would like them to see at a school. So for those of you who are a little bit on the lower side of that attendance, please be aware there'll be some communication coming home outlining what your students' attendance rate is like and where it needs to be in order for them to be more successful here at the school. There's no secret that attendance has a massive impact on student achievement. It also has a really massive impact on the social issues in and out of school. It's easy to make friends when you're here more of the time. It's easy to maintain friendships when you're here all of the time. So aside from the fact that families all have a legal obligation to have their students attend school, I think there's also a moral obligation. The more you're here, the more successful you be, and certainly for Bay Desert we know that that is absolutely the case. We have a wonderful track record of being able to move kids along their achievement scales while they're here. When they're not here, that's obviously really difficult for us to do that. That's it for me for this fortnight. I do look forward to seeing you again in our next edition, which will also be the last newsletter for the term. Thank you.